Joining me now is Lu Zhang, founder and managing partner of Fusion Fund. It is great to have you here, Lu. A renowned Silicon Valley investor, a serial entrepreneur. You can help us cut through the AI noise. Where do you think, what single area is going to generate the most value in the next 12 to 18 months and why?
Yeah, we've been investing in AI in the past 10 years. So it's very glad to see now the momentum start going and things are evolving so fast. If you ask me for the next 2 years, I think on one side it's really AI infrastructure because now it's not only competition of which model is better, it's a competition of cost. How we can potentially make AI affordable, reduce the GPU consumption, energy consumption, and also possible make AI available on the edge devices, integrate with all different industry use cases. So that's one major challenge, but also the biggest opportunity for innovation and investment. Another area is really just the AI implementation within the industry. And one of my passion industry is AI in healthcare. Healthcare have a huge amount of high quality data. When we talk about AI, not only need amount of data, but also quality of the data matters more than the quantity of the data. One metric people didn't know, 30% of the data in human society are actually healthcare related. Guess how much we use so far? Less than 5%.
Oh, that's kind of like our brain.
Yeah,
Less than 5% of our brain.
And 20% of US GDP contributed by healthcare sector. So we know it's a huge market with diverse use cases and lots of the data. We used to have the challenge of the data isolation. Now with the federal computing, lots of governments tools available, we can have all the data consolidated together, become a foundation for AI to play the role. So range from digital diagnostics, digital therapeutics, digital life science, powered by AI for cancer, heart disease, and mental disease now become available on the market.
Yeah, you really have a deep background. I mean, you started your own company, a medical device company at 21 while at Stanford, sold it at 24. So you have that founder experience, but you have this focus on health tech still.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned all of these diseases that can be impacted. So where do you think AI is going to deliver the most significant patient impact? And how soon is it going to go from lab to clinic?
I think my personal passion and also biggest opportunity I'm looking at right now is AI for mental disease. For aging population, it's dementia, Alzheimer, and Parkinson. And also for younger generation, in US, more than 20% of population suffer from depression. Majority of them are younger generation. And mental disease is highly personalized. What triggers the progression is kind of very case by case and person by person. Now we don't have a very good solution. It's a standardized treatment. But now with AI, we can do personalized diagnostic, personalized treatment with some fundamental tech available. Recently, we invested in a company using microglia cell, focused on Parkinson, which is the latest technology, but it has potential not only pausing, but reversing the disease. We also invest in another company actually using high-density ultrasound with a robotics device with AI can do personalized treatment for depression. So the depression treatment is not the take a pill anymore. You can actually cure it with the constraint and the environment, which is quite fascinating. So that's the part I'm very passionate about. It's a huge market opportunity, but also is really impactful to the society.
Oh, it truly is, because it's been called, I think mental health has been called it's a global issue.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with such a large opportunity, when you're looking at startups, I'm wondering, and given your own experience as a founder, how do you choose? What's the single most critical quality you're looking for in a founding team before you make that investment?
I think for the extraordinary founder, every investor want to back extraordinary founder, but how to really clarify, I'll define what is an extraordinary founder. Number one, I think is have very clear, unique, long-term vision about what they wanted to build, problem they wanted to solve. If you look at the best founder we have in the market, Larry Page, Elon Musk, what they wanted to build 20 years ago till now has been pretty consistent. So clear, long-term vision and also unique insight on the problem they want to solve, number one thing. Second thing, great leader always have high-quality follower. So we also spend time to check out the team they build it up. In Silicon Valley, essentially, it's a competition between smaller startup and also large corporate. If they are able to attract the best talents from the large corporate, people give up the high compensation joining it. That's also a strong validation. And also in this world of, things are evolving so fast and also changing so fast, adaptability. The founder be able to adapt to the new situation, make decision very fast. Sometimes I said the worst situation is not making wrong decision, it's not making a decision. Be able to make a decision fast, take responsibility, move on from there, mistake, fix it, doing good, do better. And the last piece is resilient. Be able to really strong on execution, went through the journey. It's a really tough journey as entrepreneur. So that's the thing we're looking for. But for AI specifically, it's also a different criteria when we look at a company building enterprise AI application. Specific for enterprise domain, it's hard for a founder to argue that I have a better model than others because everyone have a very similar access to the API or the open source, open weight model. But on the other side, what really matters is access to data. Whether founder be able to curate their data library or access to high quality industry data, be able to fine tune their model, not only better, more accurate, but also cheaper. Another thing is founder have the knowledge to build architecture to make AI solution cheaper, which also we discussed early on. And the last thing is still as enterprise sales, be able to push the solution to the financial industry, healthcare sector, logistics industry that are rich in data, lack of automation, and eager to integrate with AI. So we have tons of founder we work with have a strong industry domain. We're seeing company grow revenue from $500,000 to $150 million within 1.5 years with 20 people team. The reason that type of growth can happen is because of founder quality I just mentioned.
Yeah, before I let you go, I'm interested in this current climate. The cost of building and scaling startups right now, very challenging. So how are you adapting to it? How are the founders adapting to it?
I think we really have to separate them like two type of company. One type of company is working on foundation model. If you're working on the foundation model, essentially you need to raise a lot of capital to buy GPU, and you have to power the GPU, electricity cost, the energy cost, and GPU cost. That's very expensive. So you're right, it's very expensive to train the large language model. That's the reason I think it's better for larger tech company to do so. Startup company, yes, you can try, but how to compete with them, and also whether it's redundant of using so much GPU. But on the other side, if you look at some of the interesting company, they're building vertical application. Essentially, they're training a small vertical model. When the model is smaller, means the GPU consumption is low, energy consumption is low, the cost is lowered, and could be more cost efficient. We actually are seeing lots of vertical AI company are growing revenue dramatically with a limited capital and a small team. So I think this is a true different example. And we have to really ask ourselves as investor and founder, which direction will be better fit for a smaller startup? Which direction or maybe the innovation should be better done by a large corporate? Then together we can create a more sustainable AI ecosystem.
Thank you so much. That was really valuable.
Thank you for having me.